Are we live? Are we live? How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Can you guys hear me okay? Just making sure. So how's everyone doing? How was your weekend? Let's start by you guys telling me how your weekend was. What'd you do? Anything exciting? Did you go anywhere? Did you watch any new shows? Tell me. How's it going? Hey, what's up? How's it going, David? Hi, Steven. Hey. Hi, Kimberly. Hey, Jason. What's up? How's it going? How was your weekend? Yep, I had a very interesting weekend. But you know what? I would like to hear how your weekend was. David Vega got my AM ticket last week. Can't wait till 2021. Me too. I can't wait either. Awesome. Let me share this real quick. Okay. Awesome. All right. We are ready to go. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being on the stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's a warm Sunday evening, and I don't know. I don't know about you guys. I had a great weekend. It was lots of things going on. We were working almost the entire weekend on Anime Matsuri Online. As you guys know, this is starting in August. It's going all the way to the end of the year. So there's a ton of panels. There's a ton of games, programming. There's vendor and artist highlights. There's Japanese content. So we've been working on that all weekend. Sarah is in charge of the programming now, and she's been on it nonstop. So it's going to be pretty interesting. I can't wait to announce more details on that because I'm pretty excited. I'm really excited about this. Awesome. Okay, so remember last time? Last time I told you I was going to show you the badges, right? Which I here you go. Mm-hmm. Here's here's what here's what the badges and lanyard look like. I mean, for everyone that has a super pass, I think you got the video that Denise sent earlier in the week. But for everyone else who didn't see that, check this out. This is the badge. This is the 4-day badge, and that's the lanyard. It's pretty cool. Right, just here. There you go. There. I love the design for the badges this year. It's so awesome. The wait a minute. Where's check out the volunteer badge. Actually, you know what? Here, hold on. There. Yeah, that's the super pass right there in the end, and then the 4-day badge in the middle, and the volunteer badge. And if you want to see, there's this is what the artist. Well, hold on. I'm gonna put the artist one. Put it. All right, I'll put it right here. All right, let's move this a little bit to the. There you go. Wait, there. Mm-hmm. Okay, how's that? There. Cool, huh? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love the badges, and as you guys can see, the lanyards. It's pretty awesome, pretty colorful. You know, when I see these badges, right? When I see these badges, and it's like, wow, I wish AM. I wish you had no pandemic this year. Yeah, I wish AM could have happened. Um, but it's okay. It's okay. AM didn't happen. That's fine. It didn't happen this year, and it'll happen next year. And next year is going to be awesome. The we have different badge designs every year. So what you see right here, these badge designs, and wait, let me throw in the kids. Yeah. And these designs are for this year only. Yes, well, we didn't have Anime Matsuri. I guess we didn't have an actual physical convention this year. But if we did, these are the badges. This is what they look like. What do you guys think? Yeah, the Super Pass is super cool because it has Racing Mirai, which is our mascot, and Racing Miku, and that's a licensed character that we had to get permission for. But it's the first time we've had a badge that has a third-party mascot, like besides our own, this year. And ironically, the convention didn't happen this year. It's kind of well, that sucks, but it's okay. You know why? Because for the ones that bought the badges, if you bought a 2020 badge and or you have a badge, and so the good news is it's been your badge has been rolled over to 21 and to 2021 and 2022. But also, if you want, we can mail this badge to you, so you can actually have it for your collection, or you can, I don't know, put on your wall. Or hey, you know what? I think on the weekend of August the 20th to the 23rd, so when AM would have happened, maybe we can all wear our badges and post up pictures and videos and on Instagram and Facebook. I think that's a pretty cool idea. Well, considering we are planning the goal, we're aiming to get the badges to everyone that wants them before August 20th or by August 20th, I think. Yeah, yeah. I'm reading the comments. Yeah, I know. It's the so the designs for the badges are for this year. Next year we'll have different designs, but next year our mascot will be different. So Racing Mirai, which is our mascot for this year, is just for this year. Next year in 2021 there'll be a different version of Mirai. I'm not sure what it'll be, and I'm not sure who's gonna illustrate her, but it'll be a different version. Also, Racing Miku will be different. Racing Miku, the what you see right here on the badge, this is for 2020 only. So 2021 will have a new version of Racing Miku. As a matter of fact, almost everyone, all our vendors and anyone that had specific artwork or illustrations for 2020 will have something different for 2021. I can't wait to share with you guys the Godzilla artwork. We have a Godzilla artwork that was made for Anime Matsuri this year to promote the Godzilla art and movie exhibition, which was supposed to be at Anime Matsuri this year. The art is super awesome. It was made specially for the convention this year. That might carry over, maybe, and I hope it does because it's super, super awesome. Yeah, but well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll have. I know there's many. We received many emails and many messages of people requesting, people wanting the badge, people wanting the lanyard. Can I buy the badge? Can I buy the lanyard? Well, we're not selling the badges. We're just we're giving the badges to the attendees that actually bought badges this year. That's like a thank you for supporting us. And thank you for just buying buying the badges early. That's the other thing. We might. I'm not sure about the lanyards. We might sell that. We might have this lanyard for sale at the convention next year, but I'm not sure. I can't promise that. Maybe, maybe not. And if we don't, then I guess the ones, if you had a badge and you receive the lanyards, then you're one of the lucky ones because I guess you would be some of the only ones that would have the lanyard. I guess, and the badges. This no one else has them. I know we were planning to do just the Super Pass, the 4-day badge, and the kids badge to send them out. But we received messages now. Artists were asking, "Hey, can I have a badge too?" And same thing with some of the vendors. So we're thinking about it. I mean, it's quite a lot of badges to send out, but we're trying to figure it out. So what's going to happen is this week coming up, if you had a badge for 2020, as in a valid badge that got rolled over, so if you didn't request a refund, right? You will receive an email with instructions, and on that email it's going to say it basically just confirms. It's going to ask you to confirm your mailing address. One of the big problems we had before was whenever we send badges out, a lot of the badges just either, I don't know, like the address that people put in your Eventbrite wasn't their actual mailing address, or they moved, or something along those lines. So we had a ton of badges that just got lost. Some just got, I don't know, to the wrong address, and people kept messaging us, "Oh, I didn't get my badge," or "What happened? Where's it at?" So to avoid that problem, what we're going to do is we're going to send out an email this week, and we're going to tell everyone, just confirm your mailing address, like the mailing address or the place that you would be where you would receive the badge in the next month, in the next like 30 days, right? And when you confirm that, you choose, like the option. There's a couple of things there on the form, and then you just fill that out, just send it to us. And then we'll put everything in a database and just get ready to ship everything out. We're planning to ship everything by August, somewhere around August 10th or so, about a week before 10th to 13th, a week before the 20th. I think it should take, I don't know, a couple of days, maybe 3 days, maybe 4 days at the most, for you guys to get them, especially if you're in Texas. And I can imagine even in California, probably, maybe, I would say 4 days at the most. But anyway, it'll give you that option. Just fill out the form, as quick as you can, and we'll get it. And we've been planning of how we're going to send all these badges. We bought a ton of envelopes, and we're just ready to just get everything going. It's quite a bit of work, but I think it's worth it. Yeah. I know. Oh, I'm sorry. Is the camera, or the focus on the camera keeps moving? Oh, I'm sorry. Songstress Miku says, I'm so wearing mine to work. Uh, look, I'm wearing mine to work too. Look, here we go. Now, just a we keep getting this question a lot, and we for example, I'm sure everybody or I'm sure most of you know this already, but I feel like we constantly need to explain this because we keep getting questions about it. So um, the way the pricing structure works for Anime Matsuri, and I'm sure it's the same with many other conventions. I think it's probably the same. So when when the badges start, when we start selling badges for the next year, for example, we've started selling badges for 2021, right? And we did this last week, and we had like a couple of weeks or so of a special. So we do a special whenever we start. It's like $50. So $50 for all 4 days. This is for like a four day badge, and this is the cheapest it'll ever be. It's granted you're buying it 1 year ahead of the convention, but it's super cheap, or should I say affordable. It's the most affordable price. So you have that, and then what happens is the price increases in $5 increments every couple of months, roughly something like that. So now it's $55. Then maybe in a couple of months or so, it'll go to $60. Then it'll go to 65, and so on and so on. As it gets closer to the convention, it becomes more and more. The price goes up, and I think it ends up somewhere around $85 or so around the convention time. So the same badge, you can buy the same badge for $50 early, or $80, $85 closer to the convention. Also, we have single day passes, right? You can buy a Friday or Saturday and a Sunday. Now, they each each year the price changes, but I think the price hasn't changed much in the past 2 or 3 years. So it's something like I think it's somewhere around $50 for a single day pass. So in other words, if you buy the badge, the 4 day badge early when it launches, you're paying it's the same, it costs the same as a single day pass at the convention. So it's really worth it. It's and we do it this way to give everyone options, and I think it's fantastic. Now I know we this the schedule. If you go on the website animematsuri.com, I know there's it's listed right there, all the dates, and then you have the deadlines, and it shows you when the price goes up and how much it's going to be. But we get this question a lot, a lot. So this is why we keep posting, and we'll tell people on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, hey, uh, a friendly reminder: the badge is gonna go up, next week or tomorrow at midnight or something like that. This is the reason. And people, and even then, we get a lot of messages. Oh my goodness, I didn't know. Oh my god, like that, right? So, but all this information, everything I'm saying right now, it's on the website. It's been updated for 2021, and I mean, you can easily find it if you click on buy badge. It'll show you all the details about everything, right? Okay, so now, oh, by the way, this is the exact same thing for the Super Pass. So the Super Pass starts, I think, at 190 or so, and then goes up to 250 or something like that, right? So if you buy the Super Pass early, it's it's a lot more affordable. So remember last time on the stream, we had wait, what did I? It was Kaho Shibuya. Was it? It was the Kaho Shibuya video, right? Last time on stream, I can't remember. But we have guests. We have a bunch of guests that just have been sending us videos. Our guests send us messages from Japan. You know how we said most of our guests, oh, well, actually, almost every guest, maybe with the exception of one or two, but almost everyone moved over to Anime Matsuri 2021 from 2020, right? Certainly everyone from Japan. And now there was some guests that we were negotiating with for 2020 that couldn't make it because of, and this was before coronavirus. They couldn't make it because of something, some of their schedule and whatnot. Now their schedule is open for 2021. So now we're hoping everything just aligns and the stars align and they'll join us. There's some really awesome people. Let me show you. So let's see. Also, Swallowtail. Speaking of guests, Swallowtail, if you were on the stream last week, Swallowtail decided to do something awesome for everyone that bought a Swallowtail ticket. So a ticket to the Swallowtail Cafe this year. We had, as soon as it opened, we had a bunch of people buy the tickets to Swallowtail Cafe. And when the pandemic started, we shut down the tickets. We shut down the ticket sales because the rules kept changing. And they kept implementing new rules, especially for cafes and how we handle food. The food and beverage rules and conditions were changing almost every week. So what we did was we shut the tickets down until we, figured how to post this cafe. And we kept going back and forth, and same thing with with Swallowtail. We were all working together on this. We're trying to do our best to bring happiness to everyone that had a ticket. And well, the convention got moved to next year, so everyone that had a ticket, your ticket is being carried over to Anime Matsuri 2021. But also, just as a thank you for being patient and for having a ticket and for supporting Anime Matsuri and Swallowtail, Swallowtail decided to send everyone a gift. It's a little packet for every single person that has a ticket. So that is on its way to us now. And as soon as we get them, we're going to send it out to everyone that had a ticket. Now, on top of that, Swallowtail also, just the past few days, sent this for everyone. Check it out.
Hi, Anime Matsuri fans. We wanted much to serve you this year. Don't worry too much about the date change. This means 2021 will be more special. Let us keep safe and see each other in July 2021. お嬢様、お帰りをお待ちしております。
These are the butlers of Swallowtail. They're really awesome. Swallowtail is a popular, very, very, probably the most popular butler cafe in Japan. And it's if you ever visit Tokyo, it's in Ikebukuro. Check it out. You have to experience it. It is something else. This is like nothing you've experienced before. It's one of the things that I really love about Anime Matsuri, the fact that we have Swallowtail there, because it's such a unique experience. I love it. It's something that you don't experience often, and I think this is something for anyone that cannot afford to go to Japan. I mean, you have something, is try to do it as close as we can to the experience, which makes it, pretty awesome. That's what I think. Okay. Now, also, I have even more videos. Now here's one from Stamper. Stamper and Jacob, they do a they have a stream on Twitch called Dick Planet. It's pretty funny. It's hilarious actually. Here's one from Stamper. Check this out.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? I'm Stamper, aka Stamper TV, part of Dick Planet as well. It's a stream we do on Twitch, which is pretty cool. Probably the best stream ever on Twitch, but that's just my opinion. Line.
Tell them what you do.
Oh yeah, you may know me from Battle Block Theater, Has Been Hotel. What's another one I did?
Fairy Wish Prince.
Fairy Wish Prince. And some other shit. Hold on, I think my ramen's done. No, it needs a couple more
Yeah, a
seconds.
little more minute.
Okay, anyways, Anime Matsuri, sorry, that was a little tongue twister there. So Anime Matsuri 2020 got canceled this year because COVID is a little punk ass bitch. But the good thing is that gives us more time to set up a better convention for next year, which is definitely going to happen unless COVID multiplies and turns itself into a super virus that we can't fight back anymore. But anyways, 2021 is the new Anime Matsuri date, and hope to see you there with me and all the boys.
And that's Stamper from Dick Planet. And we have one from Jacob. Hold on.
Hey guys, Jacob Takanashi from Dick Planet. Sad to say I won't be able to see you guys this year at Anime Matsuri 2020. I'm sure you've heard the news that the event's been postponed until 2021, so sadly no Dick Planet live at Anime Matsuri 2020, which sucks, but you know what? We always had this in our back pocket. We all had it in the back of our heads this might happen, so we had been anticipating this might happen. I applaud the guys over at Anime Matsuri for keeping everybody safe and listening to the advice of our health officials. I know it's a tough decision to make, and I applaud them for making it. But, you know what, fret not. I'm sure Anime Matsuri has all kinds of awesome programming for you to check out throughout the year. Lots of live streams, lots of content throughout the year to keep everyone entertained. Maybe you'll see this guy on a live stream, huh? Maybe you'll see some of the Dick Planet boys on an Anime Matsuri live stream. I'm looking at you, John, huh? Look, I went to 2019. I've got my limited edition Godzilla store shirt. It's awesome. I love it. Anyways, hope to see you guys in 2021, but that means that we have more time to plan a bigger and better show for everyone. That gives us a lot more time to really nail down and refine the edges and build a Dick Planet Live that I'm sure you guys want to see. So I will see you at Anime Matsuri 2021. Stay safe and stay awesome. Bye.
Yeah, so Jacob and Stamper, they host a stream called Dick Planet on Twitch. It's pretty funny. They had this really awesome panel that they were prepping for the convention called Dick Planet. And I saw some of the lines from it. It's you know, it's pretty funny. But of course, everything is moved over to AM 2021. But the good thing is AM Online has panels with a bunch of the panelists from Anime Matsuri 2020 and 2021. So when the schedule is made live, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's a Dick Planet panel online, live, with these two guys. And there's a bunch of other programming, which is awesome. We have panelists from here, like local panelists that we're gonna do panels at AM 2020, and now doing something online. We have like Nerds Know. She's from Florida. She's prepping a couple of panels for Anime Matsuri Online, and we have Kawashibuya. We have the Maid Cafe. I mean, we have a bunch of other Japanese guests that are prepping panels for this thing, which which is pretty exciting. I can't wait to make the announcement so you guys can see. And it's essentially what it is we have activities. So we have panels every Saturday and Sunday from August all the way up to December. Every day it's about 2 or 3 hours every day. So every day has somewhere between 2 to 4 different panels, and they're all different, so different people. On Saturday, it starts later at about 9 p.m. This is to accommodate for anyone doing a panel from Japan. It's between 9 and 11, somewhere around there. And then on Sunday, it's between 4 and 6 p.m., something like that, or 4 and 7. It's around there. So okay. Someone asked if the online panel schedule will be on the AM app. No, they will not. The online schedule will be on the website. The app, we decided to reserve the app just for the panels at Anime Matsuri alone, so we don't get everything kind of confused, right? We'll see how it goes. Maybe after December, we'll see how it goes, and we can decide if we want to move the Anime Matsuri online panels, if we want to just put everything on the app. This way, it's a lot of months, almost worth of panels, including the convention. So we'll see how it goes. When we were discussing this, and I know a few people brought this up. So for now, the schedule of the Anime Matsuri online panels will be on the website only, for now, and then we'll see how it goes. Maybe somewhere closer to the end of the year, we can see if we want to put it on a panel or not. I know it'll be pretty convenient if it's on the app, and I would love to have that too. I just don't want it to get confusing because it's going to be a huge schedule, I think. Also, just if there's anyone out there, so anyone that wants to host a panel, if you want to host a panel and you think you have something interesting and you can just let us know. We're gonna put up the Anime Matsuri Online panel submission form, and just fill that out. And hey, the more the merrier. Just join the online revolution, so we can have fun every weekend. At least we can have something to do, and we can all meet each other, and just keep ourselves entertained until Anime Matsuri 2021. I think so. Now, the panels, depending on the type of panel, is either going to be on YouTube or on Zoom. So we've been testing Zoom for the past week to see how it's going to hold out with lots of people, 200-300 people, to make it more interactive. And it looks pretty good. Almost every panel that we have, besides a few, but almost everything is like 95% of the panels. They're all live. There's a couple of recorded content, but not that many. Most of it is live, which is awesome. The more live stuff we have, the better it is, because then we can interact, can engage, we can talk to each other, and we can have an audience that can participate in what's going on. There's a few live drawing sessions, which I think is pretty awesome, from Japanese mangakas. Awesome. All right, now we got some questions. Somebody's asking, can you guys invite Canadian voice actors? We sure can. We have voice actors from all over the world. So if you want to recommend a voice actor, it doesn't matter where they're from. They could be from here or Canada or Japan or, I don't know, somewhere in Europe. Yeah, we're open to all suggestions. It's up to you guys. So just recommend away, and we will reach out to them. We'll do our best, see, depending on schedule and how we can negotiate and whatnot, but we'll do our best to bring the guests that you guys want. So, but actually, out of curiosity, the Rose Angel returns. is the one asking this question. Can you guys invite Canadian voice actors? Which Canadian voice actors specifically are you recommending? Okay, she says, please invite the Inuyasha cast for the Inuyasha sequel. So I'm assuming you're referring to the dub, right? Not the Japanese cast, correct? Of course. So if you, I'm sure everyone here at least is in the Facebook group, correct? In the Facebook group, somebody can start it. You guys or I can do it. We always have a guest recommendation like post. You can recommend, so we can have it all in one organized post, and we'll do our best. We'll see. I'm sure we now it's a little tricky to reach out to guests, especially now. Nobody knows. Like no one can plan anything. Certainly, people are having a hard time planning a month away, let alone a year. But as the pandemic, I guess, starts to get better and things start to get more normal, I guess, then we can start finalizing things with guests and have contracts finalized and whatnot. But even as of now, we have quite a few pending guests waiting on their schedules to see if their schedule is going to be clear. Not to mention the ones that we have already finalized for next year. It's quite a bit of guests we have. Pretty excited. Okay, so we have many questions here. Okay, can you bring the Persona? All right, Jason Wen, can you bring the Persona 5 royal voice actors? Japanese or English is fine. I would love that. I would love that. Though the Japanese voices too. Wow, it's awesome. Uh, all right. Roberto Guerra is asking, can I get my 2021 badge? Because I refunded 2020 badge, so I don't know how can I get it, or can I get it by mail? Wait a minute. So you had a 2020 badge and you refunded the badge, so now you want to buy a 2021 badge? Is that a question? I'm just trying to understand. Because if you have a 2020 badge, you don't need to get a refund. It gets rolled over to 2021. And not only that, you also get AM 2022. You get 2 years if you have the AM 2020 badge. Ikishin says, last year at the closing ceremony, you mentioned that you guys were looking into possibly bringing the Evangelion exhibit that year, but ultimately were not able to. Is that something you might consider again? Well, we did have the Evangelion exhibition in 2018. This year, we were going to have how many exhibitions? So this year, we were going to have the Godzilla movie exhibition. We were going to have the Demon Slayer exhibition. Wit Studios, which is there was an exhibition for the Ancient Magus Bride and Vinland Saga, and there's a couple more exhibitions. We literally had about maybe 6 or 7 exhibitions. This is the most exhibitions we've ever had in 1 year. Usually we would have one, and it's a lot of work. Whoever went to the Evangelion exhibition in 2018, you're one of the lucky ones, because that was a lot of work, and it was a lot of took a long time to plan. But I love exhibitions. I actually do. I don't know about you guys. I'm sure a lot of you guys love exhibitions. I love exhibitions. The reason is because it's something of value. It's something, yes, it isn't something you can take with you, so it's not something you can buy, like a, like a collectible or figurine or whatever. So we're talking about just experiencing. Whenever whenever we're in Japan and we have the opportunity to go to an exhibition, we always do. We get invited to some exhibitions, and we've seen some amazing exhibitions. The there's the One Piece exhibition that was amazing. There's many exhibitions that we went to. The Sailor Moon one was awesome. But these exhibitions are just Japan. It's so rare to find any kind of exhibition anywhere else other than Japan. When we started negotiating for the Evangelion exhibition in 2018, for a long time we thought it wouldn't even happen because it's just so much. There's, all the stuff that you saw, those are originals, and those had to be shipped here, and it had to be arranged in a certain way, and there's just so much to it. And just even having any kind of original artwork or storyboard or drawing illustration, having the original and showing it to the fans, just that alone in itself is such a challenge. It's complicated, but it's worth it because you get to walk around and you see some amazing artwork. uh, the original stuff, especially if you're a fan, is just something, to me, it's unforgettable. So the Evangelion exhibition was $20. It was $20 to walk through that thing, and I mean, I would have done it over and over again. But that's just me. So we have, at the moment, here with us, we still have a couple of exhibitions right here, that are going to sit here in the crate until next year. Yep. Not to mention, as I said earlier, I think I said last time on stream that the Good Smile Racing exhibition is coming. The car is going to be here. And since it's here, we've been trying to figure out, for anyone that wants to see this in person, we're trying to figure out how we can do this, how we can accommodate that. But certainly on live stream, we're going to have at least 1 or 2 live streams where you can get to have a complete walk around of the car. Oh, and there's Netflix playing behind me. Speaking of Netflix, right? All right, I'm not a Netflix. I don't watch a lot of Netflix. Denise does. Denise loves just the different shows and whatnot. Sometimes, now and then, I just go on there and I just watch anime. So I'm not a Netflix expert, but for those of you that are, can you tell me what is going on? Literally, it's like every week that I go on Netflix, there's like 2 times more anime. It's like okay, so back in the day, it was, I would go on Funimation to watch the anime. Like if I was looking for the dubs, I mean, it was just Funimation. Now it's like everything is on Netflix. I mean, is it just me, or am I, or does any of this make sense, or what? Like look, let me show you. I mean, here's what I'm talking about. Right? So look, let's say, look, I'm gonna switch this thing over. And look at this. When did Netflix have so much anime? I mean, I remember looking for anime on Netflix not even that long ago, and it was like, I don't know, maybe. I mean, it wasn't that much variety. You didn't have that many choices. I remember them announcing Evangelion, the original Evangelion, on there, and it seems like since then, it's Netflix has been going anime crazy. So, is it just me, or is this true? If you're a Netflix, if you're a Netflix expert, what is going on? Is there any? Does anybody still watch anime on Funimation? Is that still a thing, or is everything on Netflix now? Where do you watch your anime? And I'm referring to, well, I guess it doesn't matter. It could be, it could be sub or dubbed. That just where is the place to watch anime now? Is it Netflix? I mean, because if that's the case, we need to, we need to talk to Netflix. We need to bring Netflix to the convention. Seems like a lot of. Yeah, like Crunchyroll. Is there's is what's well, I haven't been on Crunchyroll for a long time. So what's it's I mean, what's going on with Crunchyroll? It used to be Crunchyroll and Funimation, right? So now it's Netflix, Crunchyroll, and Funimation. But it seems Netflix is, getting a bunch of shows. Oh, High Dive. Yeah, I haven't been on High Dive in a while. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. I never thought, like, when Netflix started, I never thought there would be so much anime on there. They're getting the license to everything. Yeah. Any other questions I can answer for you guys before before the end? I mean, it doesn't. I don't have to answer all the questions here. You can. We're easy to find. You can always message us. You can message me on Facebook. You can, you know, message us on Twitter, Instagram. We're always there, and we are. So we. What's probably going to happen is we're thinking of, so this stream that we have every Sunday night, we're thinking of moving this stream to probably Wednesday or Thursday night. That's because Saturday and Sunday will now be part of the Anime Matsuri Online content. And I mean, technically we could still host this stream on Sunday night, because by 7 or 8 on Sunday we should finish with whatever panels we have, but just in case. So just maybe it's just safer to just host this stream on a different day than the Anime Matsuri online stuff, because of course we still want to keep you guys up to date. The Anime Matsuri Online content is panels, is activities, it's music, it's just online panels. But this stream is discussing Anime Matsuri, what we have going on, any guest announcements, we have questions. This is where we talk to each other. You guys ask us questions, and we answer, and we let you know what's going on and how we're planning things. And as things start, getting closer to the convention, it's going to be more and more announcements, and hopefully we're, this pandemic will be done soon, so we can get to some kind of normalcy in the world. That's what I think. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, David Vega is asking if I can share my favorite AM moments throughout the years. Oh boy, I have a lot of really how should I say, a lot of favorite moments. The convention is so special to me. There's many special things that happen, and from my point of view, especially because I get to host the main events and the concerts. It's it's uh, it's a big deal, and behind the scenes, there's so many interesting things that happen behind the scenes. And I guess we can, we can talk about. We can have. I can do a segment, just like 5 minutes every stream, where I can tell you some interesting thing that I remember so much and happened during Anime Matsuri. And I can go from 2007 up until 2019. I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah. And for anyone that's asking, and we get emails again, about this, just how can you help? How can you help the convention? How can you help us? Just remember, right? Remember, the convention is a collaboration between you guys and us. Like, we host this convention together. The guests that we bring depend on what you recommend, what you want to see, what's interesting, and I feel like we have this relationship where we go back and forth and kind of figure out what we want to do. Everything that you see here that we bring here to Houston, and I'm sure if you live here in Houston or you're familiar with Houston, there is nothing like Anime Matsuri and here. And the kind of content that Anime Matsuri brings is not common. And you don't see that here, not just in Houston, or just even in Texas. The content is really different. We try to create an experience that's different from anywhere else. Of course, you have a variety of conventions to go to, and I love conventions myself. But we try to make Anime Matsuri different. And a lot of what we do at Anime Matsuri is based on experiences that we had when we were in Japan. So we see something, or we talk to somebody, or we experience something, and this is awesome. And then we think, hey, you know what would be awesome? If we can share this experience with we do everything we can to bring everything and anything here, regardless of how big or how complicated it is. And over the years, we have done some amazing things. There's been some unforgettable moments. Like the Sailor Moon musical, the Evangelion exhibition. I mean, I can just go on and on. We've brought some artists here, Morning Musume in 2016. There's so many memorable experiences. And those experiences, I think, are priceless. It's not something that, I don't know, you can put a dollar value on. Because the happiness, the joy of being there with your friends and other people, other fans, it's such a big deal. I mean, for me, it's very exciting. So you can tell your friends. If you want to help, you can help. You can thank you for supporting us, by the way, and you can tell your friends. You can have people buy badges. The earlier you buy the badge is $55 right now, right? The earlier you buy the badge, the more affordable the badge will be. And you can, spread the word, tell your friends, and we have more people, so we have a bigger convention. And hey, we try to keep in touch as best as we can. So if you have ideas, something you want, literally we're on stream and we came up with just going back and forth, and we were discussing a Final Fantasy wedding. See, just like that. And just imagine, for those of you that are on stream right now, a year from now, well, less than a year, when Anime Matsuri happens, and that happens, you're going to think back and you're going to tell your friends, you know what? We started talking about this wedding a year ago on the live stream, and here it is happening. Yeah. This is something that excites me. I'm very excited. It gets me pumped up to just be part of this. It's really special. Houston is the 4th largest city in America, and it's not an entertainment based city, right? So whenever we bring anything here, it's super special. It's not the same as it being in, let's say, in LA, in the East Coast or in the West Coast. It's not the same. It's different. You know. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us for this live stream. I appreciate it. And just we would, I think the next we might have Denise might host a stream sometime during the week, but certainly we'll be back next Sunday, and I'm hoping that by then we would have enough, or we would be ready to announce the Anime Matsuri online schedule. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta say, I can't thank you guys enough. Let me just, yeah. Yeah, thanks again, everyone. I really appreciate it. The videos that I showed you on the stream tonight will be on our social media starting tomorrow, I guess. And we'll have new videos next week. Our guests really love the attendees. They love you guys. So everyone feels a little bad because we're not able to host the convention this year. I mean, yes, we understand, but we all feel bad. So what we can do is just do the best we can and entertain ourselves, make ourselves happy until we're able to do so next year in July. Okay, thank you for everything. See you guys later. Good night. And I guess I'll see you guys on social media. Bye.